Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Alex again, recording another video for my channel, obviously, you'll know once it's uploaded. Um, just didn't really know what to talk about. Just noticed there's been a lot of disagreement in the community lately, and I'm trying to stay out of it because, I think we already have, enough negativity going on. We don't really need to focus on the negativity like we've been focusing on it a lot more lately. Because there's always going to be people who have different opinions than us. And yeah, those opinions might be wrong. They might be stuff that makes no sense. But all the same, it still makes more sense to stay out of it and keep a positive thing going in the community rather than stirring up trouble just because we disagree on a subject. And I'm not trying to start any fights by saying that. I'm just voicing my opinion on the subject without getting too into the fighting, because I want no part of the fighting, because the way I see it, let everybody live their life and do what feels right to them. Within reason. I don't mean go do something really entirely stupid just because you want to live life. I just mean, you kind of gotta let people do them even if you disagree with how they're doing them, because holding them back is no different than somebody in your life trying to hold you back. And I don't feel that it's our right to really stop people from doing what they want to do. But at the same time, it's just my opinion, and it doesn't have to be something everybody follows. But anyway, so I don't want to be on that subject any longer. I was just, you know, been spending a lot more time thinking lately, and a lot more time outside instead of just locked away in my room, and kind of going out into the world a lot more and not really letting opinions or people hold me back from doing what I want to do. Because trust me, I know an awful lot about that. In my family, I have homophobic and transphobic family. My mom and dad both. They've made it very clear their stance on things. If you're born one thing, you're always going to be that thing, no matter what you do to your body, because your body is still whatever. And that whole thing, even though it's they don't understand that they have children going through this thing, but it doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter to them. Because literally, I was 16 years old, and they sat me down at the table with them, and they told me, well, yeah, you're a girl, you were born a girl, you're always going to be a girl. And this was before I really had done enough research into this and watched enough YouTubers to know what was going on with me personally. And they sat me down and they're like, you can't be a boy. We should have stopped you as a child when you were telling us that you were a boy and that you wanted to be a boy, and that we let you cut your hair short and wear more masculine clothes, because we just should have stopped that when you were young, put a stop to it. And now here I am dealing with my family the way they are. No kid should have to do. My brother's out. He's gay. He's out. He he can be open about it, and my parents hate it. Every time we talk about something about my brother being gay, they tell us to change the conversation because it makes my mom uncomfortable. And then, I came out at one point, and they forced me so far back in the closet that every time we have a conversation, it's kind of I've never come out. I've never come out as trans, because they told me, they're like, you can't. So I'm like, I haven't talked to them about it, because I'd end up on the street, and I wouldn't survive on the street, and I know that much. I'm I mean I'm legally an adult, and if they really wanted to kick me out, they could. They wouldn't get in trouble for it, and I'd understand if they wanted to, because I know that in their eyes, I'm I'm a sinner. I'm an abomination. I am everything that's bad in this world. I mean, I don't think they understand how many times I've fallen asleep at night after crying myself to sleep because I hate my body. I hate that what I am inside doesn't align with what I am on the outside. I hate that I can't talk to anybody about it. I can't talk to my mom. Talk to my brother. My brother's a dick about it. He threatens to use it anytime we fight to get me kicked out of the house. It's not a good way to live life. Hating who you are and hating what you are and hating everything about yourself, because maybe they're right. Maybe I am fucked up for the way I am, but just it's something I have to deal with because I was raised in a Christian household. I still believe in God, but at the same time, maybe not the God they preach about, because the God they preach about is the God that's hate. He's hateful in a way, if you think about it, because he would kick somebody out of heaven for who they love or trying to be happy with themselves and, you know, being who you really are, and just oh my god. Just I have a hard time believing that God would be so hateful towards his creation in a way to throw them out of heaven just because they did what it took to be happy. They loved who they wanted to love. And it's just, I don't know, I came on here planning to be happy, and then all of a sudden just felt the need to rant on this subject. So I'm sorry for whoever came and watched this and suddenly doesn't want to, like, watch my videos anymore because I've said something to offend someone or said something that you disagree with. I'm sorry. It's just there's so much going on in this world, and the fact that people choose to still hate people because they're transgender, they're gay, they're this, that, or the other, sitting there and deciding to focus on the negatives instead of working together for the positives just doesn't make sense to me. And yeah, I noticed I'm kind of everywhere, but like my brain right now is kind of everywhere, and I can't just focus on one subject because there's so much going on in my mind. Like, you know, every YouTuber that I've been watching lately, it's been so positive, and then all of a sudden everybody just has to like jump on a bandwagon to like, you know, I understand that there's a lot of negativity going on in the community lately, but everybody's focusing on the negativity in the community lately instead of trying to spin it into something positive, to do something positive with what's going on. And literally, because of that situation, there are so many people who don't even want a part of it. And this negativity is going to be the stuff that people outside of the community are going to come and be like, well, this shit is going on in the community, so now there's going to be all kinds of stuff going on. And it's just, what happened to the community being positive, spreading positivity and love and preaching all that stuff? Now everybody's just going and hating on one another. Like, you got YouTubers that aren't trans who are going on to the trans side of YouTube and like getting in on that side, and then they're going back and spreading hate to the people who are spreading hate to us. And if everybody's just like spreading the hate, it's not what it's supposed to be. It's a community. You're supposed to love each other. You're supposed to relate. You're supposed to support people on their journeys. You're supposed to be there for people. And you guys are just turning around and using it to hate, to like push people out of the community. You guys need to just, I don't think you understand how it's affecting people. Just, I mean, I understand voicing your opinion and putting it out there that it's just your opinion, and because I'm doing that right now. It's just, once your opinion starts pushing people away, that's when it needs to stop, because you're just, I don't know. I think I need to be done with this video because I just, I don't know. I used to love being part of the community. I felt like not empowered, but like stronger, because I knew there were people going through the same situation that would be there to have my back, that nowadays you don't know anymore, because you stop caring about people. And that's what's wrong with the world, is there's not enough love. They're too worried about pushing people away that they think doesn't fit a bill. Like, I mean, you got the whole thing with, like, if somebody's a different gender than you, or a different color than you, or a different whatever than you, and you're just like, well, I can't be friends with you anymore because you believe this, or, oh, I'm a Republican, so I can't be friends with you because you're a liberal, or, oh, you're a liberal, so I can't be friends with you because I'm a Republican. Because this shit still happens. It just, there's a point where it has to stop, because we're no longer a people that care about each other. We'd much rather tear each other down than care about each other. And that's just, I don't understand it. And I mean, I don't know. Well, anyway, at this point, anybody who spent the time watching my video, thank you. If you spent this entire time like watching the video, or if you skipped through it, that's cool too. I understand. Um, just, I want you guys to know that I love you. I'm here for you. And if you guys need anything, you can literally message me anywhere and I'll respond. I want you guys to know that you guys are amazing, and that if you feel like you're not being accepted, that I'm here for you, and that I believe in you, and you do what you need to do, you do what's right for you, and I'll be here. Alright, you guys have a great day.